Hello everyone, and welcome to a different kind of video. I know this is not what you usually expect from my channel, and it's very, very different. But, you know, I kind of like the idea of this game, and I know a lot of people have been posting, like, rage videos of it and stuff, but honestly, I kind of think this game's really cool, so I have not played it through. I actually did just play around with it for, just a few minutes just to see what the controls are like, and honestly they don't seem that bad to me. Maybe it's just because I've watched a bunch of people playing it, but I mean, jumping and everything doesn't seem too bad. So this is as far as I've ever played it, literally right here. I was just like, oh, let me just see if I can control it, and so here we go. I am that guy over there / Meadow Hair. For the people who usually watch my channel, this is not the good thing I was talking about, so don't worry. It is not a getting over it playthrough. So, yeah, I have mouse sensitivity all the way to the max. Oh my gosh. It is weird, because when you move the mouse fast, he moves fast. But if you move it slow, it's like it just stops after a certain point. And I did not mean to push myself down like that. I don't know how I actually did that at all. This is also kind of a test, though, because I'm using a different recording software, and I don't know how big these videos are going to be. So I may have to edit it down. I'm not sure. Oh boy, that is weird. So much for me saying like, oh, the controls aren't so weird at all, you know. I may have to turn down the sensitivity a little bit. But,
there's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Yep.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due,
and some people, like, a lot of people really don't like this guy's voiceover, but I really like how his, you know, his musings and everything.
If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black.
So,
if you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding.
I mean, it is a slog, honestly, like,
if you
that's just a given. Like, you go into this game knowing that it's gonna be a slog.
Starting over is harder than starting up.
Oh,
if you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much.
I've actually had a really good day, so...
I'll be here.
Yep. Thank you, Bennett Foddy. You made a really awesome game.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Yep, you're welcome.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop. Quit the game.
That was a nice jump.
Don't worry. I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Yeah, well, that's the way life works, right?
This game is a homage.
You never get to erase your progress in real life. You just have to keep going.
The author of that game was Jazua.
Sorry, I'm talking over the guy. I assume most of you guys have already heard this.
And B games are rough assemblages of sound objects.
Uptight about talking over it, but anyway, I'll shut up now.
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Sounds more like the games I make.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
Yep.
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts.
Oh,
and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Alright, I gotta stop
Your
doing
task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
I gotta stop doing that. It does it immediately again.
Unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I don't go climbing in real life, because this, what you're seeing right now, is what would happen to me in real life too. Like, I do not trust myself to not fall off of things in real life. I think the main problem with this game is once you start getting into a hurry, you've already lost, because you cannot hurry up in this game. Like, you can, but your risk of falling increases so high when you hurry that it's not really even worth it. Like, it's worth it to go slow and do it once. Like, if you take 2 minutes to do it once, but you try to go fast and end up doing it 5 times, and each of those 5 times takes 1 minute, then you're going to be there for 5 minutes, whereas if you just went slow and did it in 2 minutes, you're done in 2. So, for anyone who doesn't usually watch my channel, because it's possible that people just looking through, getting over it, you know, compilations or whatever will find this. This is not the kind of game I usually play, and my aim is to make this a completely, like, non-cursing, like, totally PG run. And I know for a lot of people that will be really boring, so if you're looking for someone who's going to freak out and curse a lot, then this is not the video for you. If you're looking for someone who's just going to talk and try and make his way through, then this is the perfect one. Oh boy. Oh, well, failed that. I don't know what that coffee cup is all about right there. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll call this like the Bob Ross playthrough. Well, no. See, I don't know if that's even... Whoops. Okay, no. Yeah, the controls to set yourself down, I think, are like the hardest ones. Actually, like setting yourself down coherently.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Yep.
It might take you an
I
hour
actually watched
to
a
get
video
over
of
that
sexy
tree. A lot of people
hiking.
never
Like,
got
that's a
past it.
weird looking
Prod
game.
and you poke
And
at
it's
it,
different than
exploring the
this
limits
because you
of your
can
reach
walk.
and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of
Okay.
confidence.
Here we
Most
go.
obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense,
right.
every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Yeah, it's true.
The
Like, there's so
obstacles in
many
sexy
games
hiking are unyielding,
without like physical
and that makes
objects.
the game uniquely frustrating.
It's like weird.
But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game.
But it's just one of those
The
video game
frustration is just
culture
essential
things.
to the act of climbing.
Alright, now
and it's
this part
authentic to the
I'm
process
scared of,
building
honestly.
a game about.
Because I know this is gonna be tough.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an
Oh, boy.
idea for a new obstacle.
Oh
build it,
boy, I almost
test
did
it,
it in one shot.
and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably
Wouldn't that be
hard.
crazy?
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was
So
my
you gotta
fault
jump
as a
in there, like,
player rather
immediately.
than as a builder. Imaginary
There's
mountains
something you don't
build
see people
themselves
do a
from
lot
our
in this
efforts
game
to
is
climb.
push yourself up
And it's
like
our repeated
this.
attempts to reach
It's
the
way easier to
summit
push
that
in
turns
this
those
spot than to
mountains into
pull.
something real.
Of course I say that and immediately screw up.
When you're
But,
building a video game
anyway.
world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset
Okay.
cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with.
Mm-hmm.
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at
It's
that
so
point,
true
you
though,
can't
like
change
everything
the
he's saying though.
world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Because like when I make a game, like I don't want to change things after a certain point. It's like oh boy, this is a bad situation. Okay, now what you don't want to do is, well, you don't want to do that, but even more than that, you don't want to push yourself all the way over the top to the left, because then you get all the way back down. I mean, I think you can make enough noise there, buddy. Now, I'm not sure if I want to edit this, so that's why I'm trying to like move so fast and steady, because I don't want to like have to go into a video editing program. I don't know which one to use either, so maybe you guys can give me some tips. I have Adobe like Premiere and After Effects, and from what I understand, those are really good, but I have not a clue on how to use them, and so that's a little tough for me. And I could probably figure out how to cut things out. That's about the easiest thing you can do in video editing. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to have to do that. But every time I fail this, it's becoming a little more likely that I'm going to have to do that. So, let's see if we can get through this. One of the cool things is, like, the hammer actually bends, like, when you're putting a lot of force on it. Like I was just doing. I don't know why I just clicked. You never click in this game. Whoa. That was pretty smooth. And I'm gonna have to mess with the levels of the mic, 'cause this is the first time recording, and so basically you all are being a bunch of guinea pigs for me. And I'm sorry, because I don't mean to do that. I never like making people guinea pigs. So, yeah, how have all you guys been doing? Whoa, 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 calm down there, buddy. Alright, so it's very unlikely that I'm gonna rage or anything like that. So, again, if you're hoping for that, I mean, I'll get annoyed, but I'm not gonna scream, so. Maybe out of excitement. Alright, how did I do that the first time? I don't know, it's so precise. At the same time, you gotta move fast. Those are like the hardest things. Like that game, I Want to Be the Guy. Man, how did I do that? But yeah, when you combine precision with speed, whoops. Alright, you don't want to go up to the left. Right there. You do not want to go up to the left, so you go up to the right. Whoops. Unless you hit the wall. I don't know, maybe I'll like speed this up or something. I have this horrible like fear that I'll be boring, and so I start talking faster and stuff. Well, that almost worked right there. It turns out that's well, it's the first time that's happened. Simply jump on over and let's try it again. So yeah, there's a lot of people who really don't like the guy, Bennett Foddy, with his, you know, philosophizing throughout the game. And it's pretty obvious that he's doing a lot of it to annoy the player. But I'm not annoyed by it somehow. Like, I really like it because it's like obvious that what his intentions are. Like, he wants to make you annoyed. He wants to, I don't know what I just did there, but it worked. He wants you to get annoyed, but he also wants you to enjoy it. Like, I firmly believe that he wants this to be enjoyable in a way. Like, yes, it's gonna be horrible and awful and a slog, and you're gonna be stuck at parts for crud. You're gonna be stuck at parts for a long time like I am, and it's gonna be annoying, but, you know, it's a journey. Like he's really saying, just like life, you know. In real life, if you were trying to do what this crazy guy in the cauldron is doing, you would just have to keep trying until you got it. And I think that's why we find people like gymnasts and stuff so impressive, because they go through this like literally in real life. There's no shortcut to getting good on the pommel horse or something. Alright, so... yeah, I don't know how I got up there that first time. Anyway, I might have to cut this short too after a certain point because I'm pretty sure the video file size is going to be enormous. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do there.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
I don't know what I did the first time. Oh, I knew he was going to say that too. I was trying to beat it fast enough so that he wouldn't. Yes, whoa! I know I don't see how that worked right there, but okay. Oops. Okay, so let's try and look at this logically, because obviously I'm doing something and it's not working. So he's got to try something else. So first jump and getting it hooked on the right light, that seems to work. Wow, did you see that particle effect there? Also recording this at 60 frames a second, because I think it looks really good. Oh, man. Oh, I was getting close there. Yeah, I know, Cauldron guy. Look at his arms, man. He's buff. Wish I had arms like that. Oops. So when you push up, you want to go like directly up and through your player. Whoops. Alright there. I never heard that sound effect before. Oops. Yeah, not like that. And it's weird because when the screen scrolls, it actually does something to your mouse pointer. Like, it makes it scroll with you, if that makes any sense. And that's not always what you want. And so, when you try to do precise movements, it doesn't quite work the way you'd expect it. If that makes any sense. Anyway, this is probably going to be the end of the first episode. I'm already almost at like 15 minutes. And it would have been real cool if I had made that. But, you know, this is getting over it with Bennett and Foddy. Do not expect fast progress. I don't know how I pulled myself back down like that. Come on. Alright, one more time. Nope. It's always going to be one more time. Alright, guys. So I will see you on the next episode. I might record immediately. I might take a break. Who knows? But for the time being, I say goodbye to you, and thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you don't, if you do, comment below. You know, and we'll try and make it through this. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you soon.